Hey Louie, what's cooking everybody? I'm back in the studio. Home. Oh, my light's not on. Hang on. We gotta figure this out. We must have had a power surge while I was gone. Let me flip on the old light here. Hang on. Oh, that's bright. That's not the right one. Hold on. Let's see, which color do I like? I like that one, but I gotta tone it down a little bit. All right. We must have had a power surge because the K-Cup was off. And there's no worse feeling in the world than when you go get a K-Cup and it has to reheat itself. Never fun. All right, let me tone this down a little bit because it's a little bright. There we go, it's a little better. All right, so good morning. We still have got music playing. Let me turn that down. All right, no music. All right, cool, man. We are back. What's up, Lisa? All right, we got the puppies. Let's say hey to the puppies. We got a lot to talk about. The tropics are not over yet, unfortunately. Here's our boy, Louie. Hey, Louie, say hi. Sometimes Louie says hi. We'll see if we can get... Hey, Brenda. All right, this is a 7-day loop of the tropics. So this is the last 7 days satellite imagery, and you can see Delta crossing the Yucatan and right here, and curving up through the Gulf and turning a little bit at Pinhole Eye. Then it had a little bit of weakening. Then, of course, it made landfall just 15 miles east of where Laura made landfall. So, crazy statistic right there. Let's say hi to the puppies. Let's put our ABC graphic up here real quick. Try to find a cool picture. There we go. All right, we'll leave that up there for a minute because we're back to lives again. So big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, Florida. Back home in Florida. I missed ABC while I was gone. We were in Texas. We flew to Houston and screen's not centered. Good catch. He was telling me that. Hey Eric, thanks buddy. I must have bumped it doing my light. Look at that. So you go away 3 days and all hell breaks loose. Feel like a rookie again. So big thanks to ABC Fine Wine. No ABCs out west. They would be great in Texas. So there we go. All right. So yeah, we were storm chasing. It was quite the experience. Todd, I got you. We fixed it. I fixed it, Katie. Hey, good morning. We're good. You see ABC now. Big shout out to ABC. My chat's always off sync. That's a Facebook thing. The chat's always off sync to the video. So everything I see is like later. Yeah, crisis solved. If that's the only thing we got to worry about on Monday morning is a centered computer screen, we're good to go. So the boys miss me for sure. Do you like it when he turns his chin up? What's that mean? What's that mean when a dog turns his chin up? Does he mean he's mad? He looks pissed. Let's show Hunter and then we'll talk. We'll talk a little bit of weather first and then we'll go into our trip. There's our boy Hunter. Can't say happy Monday without Hunter. There's our boy Hunter. But hey, Matthew, the Jeep. Well, other than a little bit of salt water and sand and off-roading and running into some trees and driving over power lines and generator or gas in the back seat, it did fine. It looks pretty good. It's in good shape. Hey, Mark, good morning. Thank you, Sandy. I hope you did. What's up, buddy? He's a supermodel. So yeah, we still have folks up there dealing with Delta, so I don't want to make light of any situation for sure. Those poor folks. As you know, we ended up in the town of Gaydon, Louisiana, and I got to meet the chief of police and the mayor came by while we were streaming live. So I'm really happy that I picked a small town, and the chief of police, Sean, wife decorates the city, we saw some cool scarecrows, and it was real fallish. Cool little small town, duck capital of the world. Apparently, they do a big fest in later in the fall season that's supposed to be pretty popular. So we hopefully put their town on the map. However, there's our mayor, Jude Reese. They are still without power. The National Guard is there distributing out food and water. Hot meals are served. So it's a mess. As a lot of people are without power. But at least we got to pick a spot nobody else really picked. So we're hoping they get their power restored ASAP, for sure. Let's take a look at the power map, by the way, since we're talking about power. Current power outages. Let's see what it looks like. So 191. Texas is 35,000. So 191,000 without power right now in Louisiana. There you go. There's a Louisiana map. So we'll leave that up there for a minute. Yeah, the scarecrow was great, Sharon. I tell you what. Hey, David, thanks, man. Yeah, the power lines. Oh, power lines. I don't even know what we should talk about. I don't know what we should talk all about. We'll talk about weather a little bit, and then we'll talk about the trip. Yeah, that was definitely two things. One, the storm came up. It was stronger on the west side. We drove in from Houston, and I assume, typically the east side's the worst side. Well, this storm had a pretty strong west side, north side, and east side. I know, but if you type up, listen, I know that the duck capital of the world, watch. When I typed up duck capital of the world, Louisiana, look what popped up. So there must be two duck. Maybe they're not the official duck capital, but they have a duck festival. So there's two. I'm calling it the official one because now I'm connected. Yeah, Charla, I know, I can't pronounce it. I even text Phil before I went live. How do you say it again? He said it's Gaydon. If it's not Gaydon, Gayda. Oh, Gayda. No N at the end? Gayda? No, I can say Gayda. Florida's home of the Gators. We have a gator in our backyard. But anyway, here's the power map. 191,000 without power, so our thoughts are definitely out there. We had a great trip. It was sponsored by Lodging Solutions. They paid our way out there, and we got to meet these guys. They're set up right now, helping everybody out. Base camp deployment. Of course, power companies are out there right now, restoring. It's all a race to get life back to normal. The quicker they can get life back to normal for everybody, everybody's happier. So, learned so much about it. I learned so much about storm recovery and just what goes on behind the scenes and why we have curfews and why we have mandatory evacuations. You can't have people driving around the roads with power lines down. You can't, we got trees. It is so dark driving. It was the most weird feeling in the world. I definitely got to get a spotlight because it is so dark, and you can turn a corner and literally a tree is right in front of you. I mean, if you are not staying alert, I mean, we were streaming live most of the time. I have this international Wi-Fi that really worked good. And we streamed a lot, most of it. And you guys shared a lot of screenshots, but we ran up upon trees, down power poles, power lines. We had a water tank, signs on Interstate 10 that blew over from the north. We had trucks falling in front of us. I mean, it was like crappy right in a movie. I mean, it was like we had Corey, famous storm chaser, rolled in with these lights on. We pulled into the marina there in I think it was Lake Charles or Lake what the hell was it? I don't even know. Let me put my map on here because I don't even know half these cities. I'm learning. Well, obviously it wasn't Lake Charles. Lake Charles was Louisiana. Let's zoom exactly where we were. And I had a lot of people thanking us, for bringing attention to their small towns. Lake Arthur. This is where we ended up. So, this is where we were. We drove north, and here I'll screw up another name, Crowley. They had a lot of damage. Jennings had a lot of damage. Lake Arthur had a lot of damage. But when we first pulled up before the storm got there, Lake Arthur, all the storm chasers were there. And it looked like a scene out of Twister. There were storm chasers with full wraps, lights, gas cans, just like antennas popping up. And I'm like, here we come in with this rental Jeep, like Dumb and Dumber. I told Phil, we got to go somewhere else, man. This is not my turf. You know, Hurricane Track was there, Reed Timmer was there. I mean, it was like we hit the big time. And but when Corey came up, he had two cars with him. He had a convoy. It's like Twister, man. It was so incredible. But we drove around. Like, let me show you the map. Then we'll go talk on the tropics. I'm sorry, but we came through Port Arthur. We obviously went down 82, which is now washed out. We saw some damages from Holly Beach. We attempted to go on 27, but it was already underwater, so we had to turn around. 82 was starting to get underwater, so we only had one option. That was to go north on 27. Unfortunately, the power poles were starting to bend, and our big fear was we were going to run across a power line that was down, and then we'd have nowhere to go. But we got out. Thank goodness. We drove through Lake Charles. We ended up coming through. We went to Lake Arthur, then we ended up in Gata. And then we went north to Crowley. So it was a very memorable trip for sure. No doubt. So big thanks to all you guys watching. And the power line story, let me show you real quick. That was pretty scary. I learned do not hang around power lines when there's a storm. Oh my God. So my boy Dusty. All right, here's a sneak peek. You know we're doing a shirt. And we got pulled over twice by the cops for like, what the hell y'all doing? But Dusty sent me the first draft on our shirt. We got the donkey driving a Jeep with water splashing by, because why not? That looks pretty good, Dusty. We'll do a few tweaks, but I don't know, man. It's pretty cool, man. That was us, the drunk donkeys driving a Jeep. But anyway, yeah, power lines was scary. We were well ahead of the eye, and we had a big gust of wind, and if you didn't see, I'm not gonna play the video, but we basically had 2 minutes that we decided to get away. Here's a short condensed version. Oh, this is actually, here we go. This is, so 2 minutes before this video, exactly, the Facebook video, I actually had a countdown, but 2 minutes before we stopped here, we were parked over there, and a transformer blew out, and the power lines went flying, and they ended up all over the ground right where we were at. And that's pretty intense. And it went on for about 15 minutes before the cops came, and it kept sparking and buzzing, and we drove over there a little closer, and it was intense. All this stuff flying here, that's exactly where we were. I mean, we were parked way over here in the woods. We were back against the wall, but we would have probably been trapped. Who knows? At one time, we were parked right here, pointing at that grain mine, and we were parked right there. It was pretty intense. And then Jennings police pulled us over and asked what the hell we're doing, and I guess I said, we're going to Florida. And he said, why the hell did you pick the middle of a hurricane to go to Florida? He literally looked at me like I was like the only car driving in Jennings. He pulled me over and he said, what the hell are you doing? And I said, we're going to Florida. And he said, why did you pick the middle of a hurricane to go to Florida? So anyway, it's safe to say I enjoyed my ABC products last night because we didn't have much over there. All right, so here's the scoop. Let's talk about the tropics real quick, and then we'll ramble on. So we do have stuff to look at. We got 2 big weather stories coming. We got a big dipping cold front coming this week. And we have tropics to talk about. No, Jennifer, we did not stay there. We were still well outside the eye. We were driving around the city just to get a look at things. But we ended up at the community center, which we originally went to. And it was a brand new structure. And that's where we wrote it out. So what a wild ride. But anyway, I'm not going to get sidetracked anymore. So here's the deal. This little guy's at 30%. We've been watching it for a while. Could near the islands, the 13th and 14th this week, midweek. Only 30% right now. So there's really no model showing organization here in the short term. However, this is the spot we're watching come the end of the month, about 10 days from now. So 10 days, this is where we're looking. And it's not hype. It's not, anything. It's just we have the enhanced MJO passing by, which is can help spark. Oh my God, we got the craziest things. So Sparks is our title sponsor on the page for many years. Sparks. I saw Sparks. Literally, we saw Sparks, and I just said the MJO might spark tropical activities. So we got the passing MJO. So these are all things right now that make it believable that we could have something pop up. So we got a wave entering the Caribbean. This is the end of October. This green is enhanced MJO sliding by. So this is the end of October, into first part, October 28th, 21st. So that's a favorable condition for development. We have a wave now that's pretty juicy. Right here, this is the wave they're watching. It's kind of popping pretty good right now, actually. This little guy is nearing the islands in a couple days. Not expected to develop before then. 30%. It's at 30%. I missed my little crayon, by the way. I'm gonna pay extra attention to my crayon today. Hey Mark, bring my own liquor. Well, we did go to Twin Peaks, and we got to enjoy twin games. The Bucks were on the TV. Me and Phil, my buddy Phil, I got to give props to Phil. He's always been there the last couple of years helping me, and of course Shelly. Big thanks to Shelly. I know you all thank Shelly a lot. She rode this whole thing out in Florida with us, so thank you, Shelly and Phil. But we did get to see the Rays on one TV and the Bucks on the other, and we had some Voodoo IPA that was pretty strong. Because I woke up the next morning in Houston, didn't even know we were in Houston. I swear to God, I'm laying there in bed. I woke up, saw some daylight. I'm like, I gotta go get Emily up. I looked at my watch; it was like 5:45. I'm like, I gotta go get Emily up, and I'm laying there, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't my bed. And I'm like, we don't have a window here. I'm like, where the hell am I? So I was like, and we only had a couple of them, but it was like, oh man, that was a long day. Then we had a big interview meeting with Lodging Solutions and Blake. It was great. Oh my God, what an awesome operation those guys have. But all right, so this is what we're watching, and here's the models. Let's take a look. So 30%. This is the other thing. Obviously, this time of year, climatology says if we're going to get anything to develop, it's going to be here. Lots of hot water. OHC, ocean heat content. So you got MJO plus OHC plus a wave, and that usually equals this little guy. That's supposed to be tropical something. There we go. That's my attempt at a tropical something. So anyway, it can happen. In fact, let's look at history real quick. Climatology speaking, just the month of October in general. This is where the most common tracks in the history of tracking hurricanes, and that's where we get them. Usually comes from either that's really big. we usually get an old front that dies off and a little piece of energy, you know, hangs around. Or what we're getting here is a little bit of both. We're getting a combination of a wave that's going to help loosen or moisten up the atmosphere, and we have a midweek front that's going to kind of lower pressures. So we basically have lowering pressures in this area, and that's what starts these little guys. So, and if we look at this time, let's take a look. Just poop and giggles. We're looking at the 21st through the 31st right here. So this is, you know, history. All right, so we haven't seen our buddy yet, Tropical Tidbits. So we're going to do that. Let me take some coffee, and we'll look at models. Slow down. Now we're going to look at all the models, all the possibilities. I love my crayons. Yes, and guess what Monday is? We got a new tradition. Every other week, I think we're going to be doing a giveaway with our buddies at Mac Daddy. So he said he's getting a lot of great response from our page. So watch for a post in a little bit to like his page or comment, and you will get in the drawing for a free pack of Mac Daddies. So that's coming. And we still got our generator giveaway. I'm going to have to share that maybe tomorrow. Firm and Power Equipment also helped out with our trip. They bought us a few rounds of beers. So thanks, Firm. But we're giving away a generator. So we're giving away barbecue today, and we're giving away a generator still. Can you believe that? Generator, man, that you can cook your barbecue on. All right, so the GFS here. All right, so this is what got everybody freaked out. Obviously, this time, let me show you the puppies, by the way. We always show you a puppy pic after we get going. So here's what the dogs are doing right now. Let me just show you. They must have missed me because they're usually over there. But there's the puppies. That's what they're doing right now. Everybody likes the puppy pics. That's what they're doing right now. They're sleeping right now. Right between my legs. Oh yeah, 2 generators. What am I thinking? Oh my God, they're giving away. Oh my God, well, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. We still have a couple more days. But yeah, they're doing a get one, give one giveaway. Oh my God. Not only do you get one, you get 2 generators. One you can give your buddy. Totally forgot. So we'll talk more about that later. All right, so the GFS, you're going to start seeing models now all around the internet. I've already seen it shared. Let's start out with the Euro, okay? Because the Euro's not showing anything. But the only thing about the Euro is it's flat out been pretty terrible this year. So I'm not putting much grain of salt. But we're going to look at all the models here on the Euro. But you're going to start seeing 10-day model runs. And it's way too early to get panicky yet. You know, anything past 7 days. Usually the years past, I felt confident sharing models past 7 days. But this year has been really quirky. So what we're doing now, we're watching real time. We see a juicy wave out there. This little guy here is going to merge with the front and this whole general area. So, but Euro not showing anything. Here's tomorrow into Wednesday. There's our low. Now it kind of is hinting low pressure to 22nd. Starting to see a little kink in the bar there. You get a little drop pressure. You know, we got a little vorticity, a little bit. So it's enough to validate what the GFS is thinking. So that's 10 days out. Little bit of vorticity in the Gulf, okay? A little leftover front with a little bit of spinach. So, all right, let's go back to the CMC now. Let's take a look at that. CMC's been kind of, well, let's go back to, we'll just, so CMC. All right, so here's CMC. Here's a little bubble. This is tomorrow. Here's a little guy, a little hunter, 14th October. Down here, you can see it. This is what we're looking at down here. Low pressure. This is our wave, trekking west. You know, the CMC kind of shows a little bit, and doesn't do anything. Well, it kind of hangs around a little bit. Look, right there. This is 10 days out. So, again, little leftover front combined with this wave. So, the Euro is somewhere here, CMC here, and that's 10 days out. Now, the GFS has been the most aggressive of all the models, and that's what everybody's sharing online. Here's our weak wave midweek, and just watch it progress. Low pressure, wave, combines, low pressure here. This is the 20th. Here's the 22nd, starts to develop it. So we have Euro low pressure, CMC low pressure, and now the GFS right here, most aggressive. So it's enough to watch. You know, this run obviously brings it up into Florida, and that's being shared all over the internet. I'm going to try to get some likes because I was accused of that again. That I'm a liker. I do things to get likes. So I'm going to share this model, and I'm going to say, Florida, you need to start evacuating today. But you know I'm joking. But that is one run. Now, overnight models, the GFS had it over here. Look. So it didn't even hit the Bahamas. So like I said, too early in the game to stress, but it is enough to, you know, watch, and that's what we do. So this is the OOZ model, overnight, our James Bond model. Here's last night's 18Z, a little closer to Florida. So it's been pretty aggressive, very consistent. The last several runs has showed something down there trying to form. You can see the general thinking though is leftover front, wave, combines, whatever happens, does that. So that's likely whatever happens. And again, time frame is the 22nd to 22 October. Anywhere around here, you know, we could be looking at something. And I just made a cool little face. Let's see the GFS parallel model. We haven't looked at that one. It's showing general low pressure. Look at that. But it doesn't do anything in the States. It brings it more over Bahamas. So the parallel model is kind of showing the same thing. OZ a little weaker off to the east coast of Florida. So, you know, 18Z. Last night's run had it going to the Yucatan. That's kind of the outlier, but again, 22nd, same time frame. So, and then, you know, the global tropics hazards map that we have, it did update it, and I think it took it off. But originally they did show this area up into the 20th as a spot to watch. Right here. That means we have moderate confidence that we could have something. But their updated one took it off. I don't know why they don't update the graphics, but they did show updated one that did not highlight that area. So that's, you know. And if we look at our trusty ensemble map here, which I kind of like the colored one this far out. Oh, let's look at the icon. We didn't look at icon. Icon's been pretty good about picking up early development systems. So here's, nope. Well, 8/19. See, it doesn't really do anything. It only goes to the 19th. But you know, it does show lowering pressures, but it's just a little bit too far out of the icon window. But the colored map here for the Euro, 10 days out, starting to show a little bit more confidence in the color. So GFS is slowly picking up on it. Right. Hey, Corey's on there. Corey. What Corey? Katie, no, they take a chunk. Blah, 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 blah. Good morning, Corey Acton's on there. Oh, that's cool. That was our Storm Chaser buddy. Yeah, man. Awesome. What a cool rush, man. So yeah, we're big fans of Corey now. He lost his pants. Corey, you should make a shirt. I lost my pants in Hurricane Delta. Because his pants went flying. I got to reopen my thing here. That's why I'm clicking here. I've lost my chat. Come on, there we go. So I got to wait for the chat to pop up. Yeah, Steve. So yeah, definitely be watching in the Bahamas for sure. First part of, well, it's a week plus, but I'd say around the 20th to 21st, 22nd, definitely be watching the Bahamas. You know, we got, again, the Euro showing low pressure the 22nd here. CMC's here. Now, let's go back to last night's Canadian. I like to just look at them all before we jump all in on one model run. but there's a CMC, the 21st. It didn't go out that far. So there's a CMC. So, you know, we definitely are getting, you know, a lot of models showing, you know, possibility around the 21st, 22nd, all around here. You got the Euro showing it, GFS, and the CMC. I forgot the F. And I dropped some F-bombs. So, what do you think? Cold front. Yeah, cold front. But we got a cold front coming. All right, let's talk about cold front. I'm going to go back to talking about our experience for sure. Mike, nothing to worry about yet. Now, Outer Banks, man, this time of the year, well, I can't say, I mean, you can't say no. You can't say no. I mean, if this thing hugs the East Coast, if it does anything, obviously, look, so take that back. I wouldn't say worry. I'd just say watch. Because listen, anything that happens down here, if it forms here, it could skirt you guys, right? If it forms here, it can go through Florida and still skirt you guys. So, you know, as far as here, so far, nothing's really showing. It's all been Florida eastward. And that's the end of the month. And it can happen. We're still well in the season, so it's not uncommon at all. The waters are hot, hottest of the year down in the Caribbean. The Anomaly Chart here, I can't find an updated one. I don't know why they don't update this one. They still have not updated it. It's still 829, and I can't. So I guess I just got to take it off because this is not right. But if you click underneath it, I got a NOAA satellite map that actually, or NASA, or NOAA. Anyway, they emailed it to me, which is awesome. I got to close some windows. Hold on. We don't want to lose my Chrome. But here's your weekly anomaly chart. And there you go. We'll leave that up. So, yep, Becca, Carl, I do know the Panhandle. Hey, that's not fair. I always mention the Panhandle. I know how the Panhandle and people think is, oh, this map won't let me do it. Constantly Mississippi and the Panhandle get left out. Not for me, though. But so far, the models are showing the peninsula. I mean, everybody should be. We don't even have anything yet. So we're not even. What is the name going to be? I don't. Hey, Kay, I didn't know that. There's something I learned new. Thank you, Kay. 1 gigabyte per window. Gigabyte. I don't even know what it's called. Gigabyte. Hey, ETA, what's up, Brax? Well, ETA would be the 21st, 2nd, 3rd. Be watching. I mean, according, 10 days out, if we get anything. Hey, Jace, the Gulfstream doesn't really push anything. It's just no, Gulfstream just helps bring that warm water up. It's just a little hotter water. This is the Gulfstream, hot water that originates down in the Central America. Hot water, the ocean flow. Crazy how that works. But the name would be, Edda's a name, bro. I keep seeing people type ETA. I'm like, I've already said it. I'm like, I had all these people saying ETA, ETA. I'm like, what are you, ETA. That's the name of okay, that's the name. That's our next name. Ida. That's Greek, so I don't even know how to pronounce it. No, it's Epsilon. What are you talking about? Hey, no, look at it's actually Epsilon. They don't really do ABC. They do A, B, G, D, E, Z, E. Sounds like a rap song. A, B, G, D, E, Z, E. So we got alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Then we have epsilon, zeta, ETA. So it'll be epsilon. That's a little tidbit. Epsilon. Let's see if there's anything famous epsilon out there in the world. Let's see. There's a lot of logos. Must be a company. Just a lot of companies named Epsilon. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Let's do pronunciation for epsilon. Let's go check it out. How to pronounce epsilon. Let me turn it up.
Epsilon.
Epsilon. App.
Epsilon.
App. Epsilon.
Epsilon.
That's what I said. Epsilon.
Epsilon.
So it's actually with an A. Epsilon. All right. So the history of delta, it did weaken some on approach, and it had a shear kind of impacting from both sides on its journey. Had a little cooler water. The pressure dropped. You could, the best thing to me, the best tool to track the storm approaching was the hurricane hunters, because the hurricane hunters track the points in pressure. So you could, even though the satellite looked like it was, maybe going east, it was, always verified by this hurricane hunter. So, or west, but the hurricane hunter showed the pressure dropping, and we had the strongest winds. It appeared on the north side, and Texas had gusts over 100 miles an hour into Texas. And me driving back home to Houston, we ran across about 12 tractor trailers that were blown over, and that was from a north wind. And we had a lot of street signs that were blown over. I'll just leave these play. Let me turn it down. But so we had a strong north wind, and you could follow the north wind from, obviously, when the storm passed by, circulation, winds blowing in from the north. And Interstate 10 had a lot of signs on the freeway, which on the interstate, which was tough, because if you didn't see them suckers. But when we got there, we experienced some strong surge coming in from Texas early, and that was well before landfall. But the roads were obviously already getting the surge, and we lost signal. So I got my hard camera. I'm going to go back and look at today some of the video that we had of surge, because we didn't have internet. And these are just clips from my videos. But hey, Candily Nikki. Yeah, Whitney, I don't understand it. There was like what 3 or 4 that were on their side on that bridge. That was intense for sure. 2 of them on their sides. Now this is damage from Laura, obviously, but I needed to check that out, because I tracked that with everybody, so I wanted to see it. So the area down there was completely. I could not believe the widespread damage still from Laura. I mean, it stretched well west of where it made landfall, obviously into Lake Charles and into Crowley. Here's some of this power line video I took. Spark in. That's where we were parked. This is well before the storm. We were trying to film that grain silo, but we obviously left. Thank goodness. We were driving around, well before the storm, but and there's some of the winds. It was cranking. I guess they had 90 mile an hour clocked where we were at. 92 might have been the official wind. Like I showed earlier, the city mayor, Judd, I think was his name. There's one of our props, which I put back in the truck. I thought that was pretty interesting. Just a tarp. I don't know. Thought that was crazy. But we were driving around, so when things got dark, Scenes like this, power pull down, power line across the road. I mean, and you come up on these things pretty quick. Trees down everywhere. You guys watched me. We had to move a bunch of trees. We helped a couple locals move trees. We met a really local yokel that was in overalls and had an accent like you would not believe, from Louisiana. But this was Crowley, I think, and they had a lot of damage, lots of damage, driving around the city. And this was an eerie video because you can hear the sheet metal banging. Then we ran across this car, which I tried to make sure no one was in there. Apparently nobody was, but we tried. I threw something at it, and like a stick, not a rock. Here's the bridge, which I think Corey. I see Corey in here, buddy. But anyway, I think he was there right after it happened, and he helped, helped assist. Everybody on my page, let us know that was from earlier, but there was like 4 trucks on their side on the bridge. So think how scary that would be if you were driving next to that truck. It would not be good. And then there's our trip home. That's I was looking out the window, looking at our Three Wicker Island and Anclote. So, but I got a lot more footage. I actually did that on the airplane coming home because I was bored. But this is what we're watching. We'll see what this one does. This is Tropics next. Oh, and we got a cold front to talk about. Let's look at that. That's kind of big news. Some of the maps are already showing snow. Can't believe it. Could have snow in the mountains. Mirtha, no, I did not. Whitney, yeah, that camper was messed up. Luckily, they unhooked it. Yeah, it was. Met a lot of folks, man. When we were leaving motel, we stayed at a Motel 6, and they only had a king bed, and we put pillows between us, and Phil did not wake up and say, "Those aren't pillows." The coolest story, I guess, of it all. Well, I got so many stories. They keep flashing back. Here's the GFS showing a little bit of snow. CMC is real aggressive. This is so we got a front coming down this week, and the CMC is starting to show snow. Look at that. Never know. Snow in the mountains. This is October 18th, this week. And let's see, we'll look at temperatures real quick. So we got some cool weather coming. Sometimes these fronts can bring some nasty weather, so that's when we start turning our attention to the Storm Prediction Center maps, but there's really nothing, so that's good yet. I love looking at surface charts. This is today, or this is Thursday, posted today. But here's our front coming down, Thursday, Friday. So there you see it. There's a big front. This is Thursday and Friday. That's cold weather. Cold weather coming. Let's see. How did I get on my account page? That's weird. All right, so let's go back. Let's see some temperatures. Because everybody loves talking about cold weather when it's come. So here's that dip. Here's the 17th. So there you go. It doesn't look like it's going to make it into the peninsula of Florida, but everybody else is going to have. Any purple is 50s. So we could definitely start to see some cool weather. Let's take out the southeast here real quick. 17th. So there's 30s. Might be 50s in the panhandle. See, I said panhandle. I will track snow, Sharon. Yep. All you gotta do is Google Mike's weather page and snow. I bet you it'll come up. Watch this. Mike's weather page snow. Image. Let's see. No. Oh, there you go. I took this picture. Let's see anything else. We tracked it. This picture became famous. It was shared a bunch. all over social media. Fox News shared it. And there it is. I took that picture. Oh, there it is. See, Mike's weather page. It snowed in Florida. That was January 3rd, 2018. We tracked it. We were in it. I showed it just a couple weeks ago, but it was a great memory for the girls. There's some pictures. There's me on the teeter-totter. I haven't done a teeter-totter in years. There's our house all decorated. There's me and Emily playing in the snow. So that was fun. And we were in Gatlinburg earlier this year. That was cool. So, did I get a check from the Weather Channel, Linda? No, I don't care. You know, it's a two-way street. I'm very, very fortunate. The Weather Channel shared, I think, three videos. I just froze, but anyway, yeah, they shared 3 videos from our page, and that was great. But what the hell was that? Something banging out there. But I shared a lot of their videos over the years. You know, Jim Cantori is a fan of the page. Stephanie Abrams is a fan of the page. I have some of their Weather Channel graphics linked. So I love the partnership. You know, obviously NHC reached out to me, NOAA, National Hurricane Center, the guys at the UW-Madison Sims reached out. They know I share their stuff. NASA guys share, you know, Bay News 9. Now the Weather Channel, we're kind of working together. So I love them using my stuff because I like to use their stuff. So I'm not trying to get anything out of it. It just helps our page and gives us a little more press. It's pretty cool to see Mike's weather page. They opened up every. I guess they opened up every. Right here, look. That was how they started all their So this is Mike's weather page. See, look. That was pretty neat. Whoa. And there was one with the surge that they showed. That was pretty cool. All right, so let me see what you guys are rolling about. So we learned a lot about chasing. Obviously, spotlight, stay away. You know, I bought tire patches and fix a flat and pumps. Oh, the story I was going to tell. So when we were at Motel 6, we were just dumping all our stuff on the side of the hotel. It's not a hotel, it's a motel. And we were going to put free on it. So I said, we didn't have a pin, so I put a koozie on it, Mike's weather page. Well, the guy next to me was in a brand new Silverado, and I drive a Chevy Silverado. So I said, hey, man, I said, you want some free stuff? And I showed him everything. And his wife came out of the car, and she goes, hey, you're Mike from Mike's weather page. Hey, Corey, thanks, buddy. So I was like, wow, man. She was all excited. They said they were watching me the night before. And this is what Shelly brought it up and Phil brought it up. But our next time we do this, we're going to put a GPS tracker on our videos so that people can actually see the streets. Because that's what she was saying. She said, we were watching you and we were recognizing the streets. And we were seeing, I think she said we almost went by their house. So what a small world, man. So that was neat. So he got all my stuff. But yeah, it was a pretty intense week for sure. But we'll talk about it more every day. I don't want to go crazy on it. We'll have a lot to chat about. But let's see. One more thing. We'll look up here real quick. Let's read some more comments. But again, you know, man, we had a ton of people following. It was incredible. The interaction that we had. There's Corey right there, by the way. So make sure you like his page. He came by and said hi during the storm. Look, he's talking there. Are you drinking? I have to give you some. Corey, I have to send you some of this, man. Corey, have you seen this? Hurricane Hunter Tropical IPA beer. I don't know if you drink beer or not, but the official beer of Mike's Willard Page in hurricane season. And it's after our boy Hunter. Coming very, 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 very soon. Actually, I think it's Thursday. I got to get with Justin. I got to text Justin, by the way. I think Thursday is the official opening of the keg or whatever they call it. Let me confirm. We might do a little meet and greet down there Thursday. Thursday. So we'll announce that if we do that at Big Storm Brewery. So, no, oh shoot, Diet Dew. Diet Dew, man. Me and you were the same, man. I actually had a fan, Ashley Bowers. I think she's down here in Florida. She sent me like 96 bottles of Diet Dew. In fact, I need one right now, man. I'm going to get one right now. I need one. Hang on. I'm flat out of energy. All right. So Diet Dew. I cheated on Ashley yesterday. She's married and I'm married, but I still cheated on her. I bought this at the store for Emily's softball game. And even though there's no sugar in these things, I can't. They're bangs, you know, but I stick to my Diet Dew. Oh, check this out. So I had a fan. I don't know who this is. Shelly, figure out who this is. Is there a note in here? I got this while I was gone. But Sod Farms, Circle T Sod Farms, who are you? Let me know who you are and I'll give you a shout out tomorrow. But they sent a care pack, man, of just some goodies, you know, some cups and some pens and some paper, some golf tees. So I need to find out who that is. There's no note or nothing. And then our boy Louie, check out what came in the mail. Look at that. Our hometown magazine. Look who's on the cover. Louie's looking at me like, Daddy, I want to see. Come here. He's all excited. He knows we're talking about him. Look. Louie, you're on the cover, buddy. You're a cover model. Look, you're on a magazine, buddy. But they did a nice write-up, man. My city loves me. Look, they even did. There's Emily. Look at that. You see Emily? Peek. There's Emily. There's the dogs. Talking about their dog part. They even did a spotlight on us. Resident spotlight. There's me working. Look. See? Famous. Woo. Look, I'm wearing the same shirt. Look. You can tell all my money goes to my kids because I wear the same clothes. I'm a typical guy. I wear the same shorts like eight days in a row. So anyway, yeah, they're all over. They mailed them to everybody's house. So everybody in Oldsmar woke up and they saw Louie and Hunter. That's pretty cool. It says meet. This is what's even cooler. Look, it says meet our local hurricane hunters. Look at that. Meet our local hurricane hunters. We are on page 26. It's pretty cool. It talks about our website. There's a cool picture of Hunter by my desk. Look at that one. There's Hunter with the mouse. That's pretty neat. So a lot of fun stuff, man. So we'll do it again, no doubt. I learned a lot. Like I mentioned, big thanks to Lodging Solutions. They actually paid our trip, and they wanted us to see their operation in Houston. We did. Oh my God, I could have stayed there all day talking to those guys. Unbelievable. They have 400 semi-trailers. They have a mobile kitchen that feeds 15,000 meals a day. They can set up camp for 5,000-6,000 people, beds, portable beds, tents. I mean, it's incredible, man. So we got to see all that, pillows and linens and food and toiletry and just crazy. Didn't even know that existed. And of course, we got to thank Furman. He actually sent us some PayPal to go buy some beers and incidentals. So that was cool too, man. They're like, we know you already got lodging, guys. We want to help the cause. So my plan is this. So since we have 4 of our biggest supporters are in the industry. So we have Sparks, big line company, obviously, one of the biggest. We have Lodging Solutions I showed, and we have Tammy at OSR, which she's on our YouTube channel. By the way, let's make sure we're live on YouTube. So OSR are your field assessors that go out there and electric utility support, and we have Furman Power Equipment. So that's a great foursome. We're out there, and I think not only will we be storm chasing, but these companies are big parts of the industry. And again, I mean, I mean, experiencing firsthand why you should evacuate. Surge, obviously, you get stuck out in surge, you're done. I mean, you got nowhere to go. I mean, we were thinking the road behind us was maybe underwater. The road ahead of us was completely underwater. We had to go north. If there was power lines down, what were we going to do? So I was already thinking, well, unfortunately, there's steps from Holly Beach there that led up to where there used to be houses. And I'm thinking, we'll just camp out up there if we have to. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what to, we got out. And then B, why you don't drive, why you can't have residents is because there's crap in the road, man. There's power lines in the road. There's first responders, 911 can't come. Now you know why. That roads are impassable. So that's why they want you out. It's because if you need help, they can't come to you, and you can't drive around. You can't, seeing that damage, and this is only a 2. You can't say only a Cat 2. I read that all the time. It was only a Cat 2. Well, we had damage. Again, we went through Crawley, all the way to Lake Charles and to Texas. I mean, there was 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts everywhere in that spread, and there was a lot of downed trees and power, a lot of roofs. I mean, just reading where we ended up watching the I come through, the mayor said they lost, they had a lot of damage, a lot of roofs, a lot of some structural damages. So, it was definitely eye-opener for me to see this stuff firsthand. This is the last picture of our trip, well, one of them. But we were trying to get. Well, what the heck was that? Oh boy, time to close Chrome. My 1 gigabyte. So we got 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte, 3 gigabyte, 4 gigabyte, 5. There we go. So this was like one of the last pictures. So we were trying to drive down to. We were driving south from Jennings, and I'm telling you, the freakiest thing for me was turning a corner and seeing what's going on with my chat's getting a little weird. But turning a corner and seeing this like right in front of you, like I'm not being dramatic or nothing. And Corey will tell you, right? These trees, they sneak up on you. I mean, if you don't stay in tune, it's like from here to my fireplace. We were like, oh crap. I mean, because the headlight, unless you have headlights, that's the problem. My Jeep rental didn't have very good lights. Next time we're getting lights. Shelly's already looking it up. We're getting lights. We're getting big lights. Because man, nothing against a Jeep. That could be the official storm chaser vehicle. Wink, wink, man. Chrysler, if you're listening, we'll wrap it for you. We'll wrap that rascal, but we'll put lights on it. But anyway, when I showed up to this, man, it was like that was across the road. I'm like, Phil said, we're done. That was completely impassable. Power lines everywhere. We actually drove, right, that was the moment we got pulled over by the cop. That was an experience. I asked everybody what their most famous experiences of the trip were, or memorable. I mean, there were so many crazy moments, man. I can't even. I told Phil when we flew out there, I'm like, I don't even know what to expect. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe maybe it'll be a bus. Maybe we won't see anything. And we got way more. Look at that. There's a picture. Just looking at your guys' pictures that you guys shared me. That was us pushing a big barrel out of the road. I got all the videos linked here, by the way. You can watch them in a sequence. I'm trying to find the one where we got pulled over. It was kind of comical. Let's see here. I got pulled over by the cops. I don't know if it's this one or not. Doesn't look like it's this one. It must be the next one. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's the interstate. What the heck is it? I know I got it. Let's see. That's not, there's the bridge. Heard me going over the bridge. We passed a lot of. Hang with me. I gotta find it now because it was maybe it was this one. Oh, here's Crawley. It must be this one. Where is it? It's 2 minutes. Where did it go? Let's see. Well, we got pulled over. I thought it was right here. Maybe that's out of order. No. Oh well. There's the airport. Where the heck was it? It's somewhere. Oh, there's that picture. All right, here it comes. Here's where we get pulled over. So you know, this is what it looked like. This, I mean, okay, look, you can start to see power lines on the road. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, look, look, you can barely see it. Look, I'm driving really slow, and there.
All right, we're going back to the interstate. We got.
Look, there it is.
Big time damages here.
That's that picture.
Oh man, look at that. That's crazy.
But as we go back, I was taking pictures of it.
There you go. Tree damages.
There's a shed in the road. I had to take a picture of that.
Man, I hope not.
There we go.
Trains, man, I hope not.
So here's the cop conversation you can hear.
Some Central. Yeah, this thing's still packing the punch. I mean, the last advisory had it at 75 miles an hour. That's still cooking. Still hurricane.
Here's the moment. And come up on red lights are very freaky because they pop out of nowhere.
You're gonna get some big gusts inland, no doubt about it. That's why we talk so much about these storms when they
the shed in the road. That's your new. The shed in the road.
Is he on our side of the road?
No.
Yeah, we ran across a shed in the road.
Down get in front of that other.
All right, here we go. This is where I get pulled over.
This way. Well, yeah, we have inland effects. I mean, the system's not stopping.
And then we're gonna sign off. I gotta have stuff to talk about tomorrow.
When they don't slow down, they
That's a
bring
cop
lot of
passing
inland
us.
effects.
So listen.
Oh no, I just got pulled over. God darn it.
You see the blue lights? God darn it! I said that's good.
I got you, buddy.
Nancy, I get you a shirt or
Back it up.
so the blue got me. Now I didn't have the camera turned, obviously, but you can still listen.
Yeah.
Who's a dog?
Yeah, he was a canine too. I heard him barking.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes.
good license.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing right now?
Well, we're heading back to Florida.
Not right now, you're not.
I hear you. I do website media stuff.
Why'd you decide in the middle of a hurricane to head back to Florida?
No, we were storm tracking.
Oh, you were the storm track too?
Yeah, I'm streaming live, and we were trying to get down to Lake Arthur because we know there's a few more down there, and then we're gonna head back.
Okay.
We knew this was a straight shot.
But they're right, obviously a mile back,
Yeah,
everything's
there's-
stopped,
yeah,
so we
there-
said we're done for the night.
Yeah, we're heading back. No, we're good. And then we just found out actually somebody was streaming. They said you guys
So-
were in curfew. We're like, well, that ain't good.
That's why we stopped here.
I hear you, man.
Hello?
Yes.
The license?
All right, this is the best comment of the
What are you
trip.
doing right now?
Listen, this is the best one. I gotta write it down. This is a quote.
Not right now, you're not.
I hear
Not
you.
right now, you're not. That was a good one. And this is the best.
I do website media stuff.
Why did you decide in the middle of a hurricane to head back to Florida?
No, we were storm tracking.
Why did you decide in the middle of a hurricane to head back to Florida? That guy must have been rolling, man. I mean, he's probably like, who's Dumb and Dumber going down? It was like 1 a.m, you know. He's like, what made you decide in the middle of a hurricane to go to Florida? But he was cool, man. He could have been an ass, but he was awesome. And our other experience, which was great. God, man, I don't want to say it was fun, man, because I mean I'm never going to say it was fun because I feel bad for those affected, you know. And we got a lot of people thanking us for doing what we did, but there was moments that were kind of interesting. Let's see if we can find the Scarecrow incident because that was pretty cool. I want to hear our reaction because I haven't watched any of this stuff yet. So when we pulled up to, let's see, where were we? What would be this one maybe? We're in the city yet? I don't even know if we're in the city yet. Let's see. Oh, there's all the storm chasers. Corey, if you're still on, look, listen.
Oh, I don't want to be where they're all at. Holy cow, man! We're hanging out. I feel like we're in the movie Twister.
Yeah.
Crazy. We got storm chasers everywhere. Oh my God, who's that guy with the big lightning bolt?
That was Reed was there. Corey was there. I guess Mark Sudath was there. Hurricane Track
WGW.
Gotta go a mile.
News. So I was like, we got to go somewhere else.
We're hanging. Look at this. We're hanging with the big dogs, man. We got.
That was pretty weird. All right, so it's not on that one. All right, let's see what the next one is. I want to get the moment we pulled into.
I hope the Chiefs told us focusing on the raindrops.
Oh, there we go. This is it. This.
There's a
All
scarecrow.
right, here we go. This is the Scarecrow incident.
We just had a scarecrow. I gotta go back and find the scarecrow.
Oh, some cars up there, maybe there we go.
There's a bar up there. We're gonna go find a bar.
Here, let me turn desktop audio up because it might be clear.
Look at this guy. Here we go. Check it out. Scarecrow. Scarecrow alert. Look. Scarecrow alert.
Oh, there, I'm back now. Sorry. So I got desktop audio. It might be a little better to listen to.
at? I got gas, Bruce.
So that's Shelly. Shelly, you're messaging me right now. You got gas? You got gas?
2,000. We're gonna hit 10,000 people, man. We gotta get.
So we're filming the Scarecrow.
Alright, so.
And that was a cool city. I'm like, this is our home, man. I'm like, this is where we're gonna park it. This is a great little town. You know, I'm like, that's what we wanted. We wanted, you know, and now we're friends with the mayor, and I've met some folks there, and it's pretty cool. But look at the clouds. Now, this is what's funny. Somebody's coming now. Watch this.
No one's picking down. Everyone's looking around here.
Listen.
So,
Watch this.
Fine.
Look at these guys.
Oh, police.
Yeah, we're police. Oh, we're filming for the TV.
Oh, you didn't have no marking.
Oh, hey, we're good, man. We just put a weather channel on Weather Channel. Just had a little video.
Okay.
So we were filming your Scarecrow.
Oh, okay, yeah, my wife put that.
Oh, okay, hey, man, it just got famous.
I'm gonna let her know. I'm the chief of police. If y'all need something, just give us a holler.
Okay, well, I'm on Mike's weather page. I got 1 million followers
Okay.
on Facebook, and I got a good website. We're thinking about camping, you know, watching it. It looks like it's coming right for you.
That's what Rob said.
What do you think?
I think so.
The big stuff. All right, be safe, buddy.
All right, man.
That was cool, man.
Holy shit, man! The chief of police got a freaking 4x4. He's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, but his wife likes the Scarecrow, so.
He flipped on his blue lights.
Yeah.
I got a little worried there.
That was crazy, man. So much in one day.
He's checking us out. I feel good. Listen, and he's letting us hang out. And he said, if we need anything, go down there.
Yeah.
We rock, man.
Yeah.
And you see there.
Flash flood warning.
Oh well, there's a lot of stuff on there, man. I had Corey. I don't know if you're on there. Yeah, those clouds were cruising. You know, you don't realize that stuff when you're watching. But man, it was a widespread hurricane. The winds were definitely not just attached to the core on this one, and so yeah. All right, well, cool, man. And then I gave them the scarecrows. Yes, we gave them my scarecrows because we weren't going to put props up, and so I gave them our scarecrows. Like, there you go. Cool. Anyway, you guys rock. Anything else? Let me see. You got any questions I missed? Filming for TV. I had a BS a little bit because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to get told to leave. Hey Nadine, yeah, that was pretty cool. What's up there, Whitney? The chief likes Dr. Pepper. I heard he was going to give me a Dr. Pepper. That's cool. That was crazy. Yeah, hey Mirtha, I did have some paperwork I brought with me. Next time we're going to have magnets on the door, man. Corey inspired me. We got to up our game a little bit. So yeah, 2 Florida boys, and I don't know about flip flops. I don't know about chasing with flip flops on, but apparently that was the image right there. Dumb and Dumber, chasing hurricanes. You know, but our we had a successful Dumb and Dumber wearing flip flops and shorts. Oh my goodness! All right, well listen, we'll do this tomorrow. Thank you, Corey. Shelly's bringing me a list. We had gas can in the car. Next time we gotta have them on the roof. Luckily, they were brand new cans. And the new gas cans suck, by the way. You gotta push, you gotta pull, you gotta do this, and you gotta hold it like this. Luckily, we didn't. We only used 5 gallons. We said screw it. We just left the gas cans at a hotel with 5 gallons in it. But yeah, we can get some boots and rain gear, Tammy. But then we might look. I don't know. We might have to keep the look, man. The gas fumes sucked. Yes, that's why when we went by that semi on the bridge, I thought it was the semi, but it wasn't. So all right, man, we're gonna roll. We got Tropics to watch. Seriously, season's not done. Cold front's coming. My mom and dad are up in Pennsylvania right now, and they said the leaves are beautiful. My mom's 80 years old, and she got to see her leaves change. So very happy for Mom. She got to see leaves changing and got some pictures. Live every day like it's your last, because you never know what tomorrow can bring, and that's always been our motto. Work hard, play hard. So that's what we do. So all right, as far as weather today, let's take a look at the 16-hour radar. See if anybody's got anything coming today. We had the tail of Delta still out here. Look at this, pushing away, but look, we still got some down in South Florida. That's actually energy left over from Delta. We got rained out yesterday in softball, unfortunately. We had our classic tail coming up, and yay. But there's a little rain down in South Florida right now. You could technically say that South Florida is getting a little tail from Delta. A little action. You're getting a little Delta action. Tanya Tucker is visiting you guys. It's kind of all connected, kind of. In a way, we're all connected one way or another. So, all right, you guys rock. So, hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow. There'll be more data coming out. I'll do more research on Delta, and we'll talk weather. So we'll see it. MWPs, you guys rock. Hey, Katie, see ya. Thanks, Shelly, again for all your work. This working here from home. It was quite the experience. We'll see you guys tomorrow.